What's up, everybody? This is Mana and welcome back to yet again another video. Today we're going to be going over my expedition experience. As you guys know, I love group content in MMORPGs. It's the main reason I play MMOs, because I just love the challenge and I love just going through a piece of content that requires like at least 5 to 6 players. So let's go ahead and talk about these expeditions and let's cue that intro, yeah? So obviously we're talking about expeditions, guys. What are expeditions? They're basically the dungeons of New World. And spoiler alert, they're really fun. All right, so entering an expedition, you're going to need something. You're going to need a tuning orb. Mana, what is a tuning orb? These tuning orbs are basically keys to the dungeon. Only one person from your group will need these tuning orbs to get in. And I really like that implement, you know. I think back in the beta, everybody needed a tuning orb, but they changed that, so only one person needs it and it activates it for the whole group. But having a tuning orb, having, you know, you actually crafting and creating that tuning orb gives you a feel of, you know, you're immersed into the game. Like, oh, I gotta make this tuning orb, get the materials, and bam, we can do this dungeon. But you also can get these tuning orbs from daily quest and, you know, other types of stuff as well. Well, you got your daily quest and regular quest as well. So going into these expeditions, my first thoughts were, how is this gonna go? I hope there's some good mechanics. I hope they added some little puzzle stuff there. I hope it's just not pulled to every single boss like some certain dungeons. I hope they have some stuff that we have to do that's basically not always, you know, having to fight puzzles, having to solve things, etc. So my wishes, my thoughts, they came true. They have puzzles in these expeditions that you have to do. You have to solve with your friends. The combat in here is fun. Like the first one, arming, it's not going to be the hardest one. Obviously, it's your beginner one, the one that's going to get you introduced into expeditions. You're basically dipping your toes into the water with this one, and they have some mechanics in here, but it's basically, you know, tank and spank these bosses. But the area looks nice. This game looks beautiful. You know, let me say that first. The game looks beautiful, but when you get into these expeditions, they're big. You explore them. Yes, they want you to explore because they hide chests, and these chests are obviously going to have some items you could use. You know, get your main dungeon items, your gear, some crafting stuff. So you're always exploring. Like when you get into a new expedition you've never been to with your party, you're gonna want to explore and find out where these chests spawn. So when you come again next time, you know where to go for the chest. But no, the second dungeon, which is SS, oh my god, did they have some freaking mechanics there that I was enjoying with my buddies. So basically, I've only done 2 expeditions so far, but I've repeatedly done them because, you know, I want to get that gear. You get some pretty decent XP from, you know, getting quests from your faction boards and getting quests for your dailies and actually story quests that come with the dungeon. It's been really fun. So at SS, there's loads of you know, puzzle and dodging these beams that pop out. You have to dodge them. You have to figure out a way through a maze. You have to grab a key that makes a bubble around you and your party, and then it like protects them from the beam. So there's like different stuff you have to do, and that's what I like to see in these dungeons. Not just like pull mob from mob to other mob and then boom, boss, and then do it all over again. No, I like to have, oh my god, here goes the puzzle, let's solve this puzzle, let's do this. It just adds more immersiveness to the expedition and just makes it more fun because you're not just fighting shit, you're actually having to do other things to progress, you know, through the said dungeon. The last boss fight for SS was really fun. This is when the mechanics start to kick in. He would throw bones to the ground. You have to DPS the bones, kill the ads, get back on the boss, and then he has like 2 phases where he starts jumping everywhere and you have to dodge like these 2 beams that come out, and if you don't dodge them, you know, they're gonna push you back, it could kill you. It was really fun, and I cannot wait to see like what the depths is gonna have, or Dynasty and all these other expeditions at max level. It's been good, and I really don't have anything bad to say about the expeditions because it really exceeded my expectations. My expectations weren't really set high for them because I didn't know how they were going to do their dungeons, or I know how the first one was, I don't know how the second one, I didn't know how it was going to progress. So my expectations were set low, but still it exceeded what I thought, and you know, it exceeded it a lot because I'm like, yo, they have the puzzles, they have the mechanics, it's fun. the area where the dungeon is in, it looks great, it looks beautiful, and I wasn't getting tired of doing the same dungeon over and over to get my gear. It was actually really fun going in with friends, trying to, you know, grab more mobs as we go, because now we know how to fight them. And then, you know, it's just the learning process is really great, and then when you keep on doing it and doing it, you're going to get better at clearing that said dungeon. You're gonna know a little bit of shortcuts, how to get through the, you know, the beams and all that stuff. So it was fun, guys. And basically these expeditions, I think they're just gonna get better and better for me, and I just can't wait to go ahead and dive in and see what the other ones have for me. If I enjoyed Arming and SS, which are like basically the introductory expeditions, I'm going to like the really hard ones like Depths, Dynasty, and so on. So basically my thoughts, they're great, they're fun, and I can't wait to go ahead and just dive more into these expeditions. I'll probably have a video showcasing when I go into the depths and talking about that, and when I go into Dynasty, all that good stuff. Like, I want to get more New World content out here for you guys, so you guys can see the game. Yes, I do a lot of Lord of the Rings online videos, but I also want to do New World because I love the game. It's actually really fun, and it's been, you know, it's been catching my eye and keeping me actually in and playing the game. And the only other game that has been doing that was Lord of the Rings Online, and I'm happy that I found a different MMO as well that I can play to just pair both together for the channel. So let me know, like, in the comments below, what do you think of the expeditions in New World? Do you think they need improvements? Do you think that they're really good as they are right now, or do you just straight up hate them and think they should just change it in general? So let me know in the comments below. As always, like the video, sub to the channel, and yeah, we'll see you guys next time for probably more New World content. Take care, guys, and have a great day.